Hey guys, my name is Rachel Farnan and I'm going to take some time to talk about information security. When you think about information security, I want you guys to think of the word protection. Protection is the most important word to associate with information security. This is because information security is the protection of information and systems from unauthorized access, disclosure, modification, destruction, or disruption. Basically, it is something or someone that seeks unauthorized information, and this can be in an electronic or physical form. The three major concepts associated with information security are the following: confidentiality, which is the protection of information by unauthorized people; integrity, which is a protection from modification or destruction; and finally, availability, which protects information and their systems against disruption and ensures that the authorized people can access their information easily and efficiently. Alright, so where exactly can information security be used? Well, it can basically be used wherever information needs to be protected. These places include the following: businesses, personal usage, universities, organizations, governments, hospitals, social security, and credit cards. Universities have to protect the grades of their students. The government will clearly protect all their important information so other countries cannot access it. Hospitals have to protect the information of their patients' health. And I believe it's a given that everyone wants to protect their credit cards, since people do not generally want their money taken away from them. There are several different types of threats that can cause damage to the person or group of people that are trying to protect their information. Threats can occur due to the natural environment, such as tornadoes, earthquakes, or even fires that can knock out power. Unintentional threats can occur due to miscommunication. For example, you can have an employee getting confused of what day they were supposed to lock the building, and this building could contain all of the company's personal information. However, the more known and aggressive threats are the intentional ones. These include hackers, identity theft, and unfortunately data breaches. So why exactly do people want to corrupt other people's information? Well, everyone might have a slightly different motive. Some simply might just find it thrilling or challenging. Some people are just really intelligent and are good with programming skills, so they want to figure out what exactly they're capable of. For them, it's more like a hobby than a crime, since they're not interested in any money or any sort of that. However, there are some people that see it as a financial gain. Other governments or business people will hire someone who is very good at hacking and pay them lots of money to get information they could use for their business or government or against the people they stole from. Anger or satisfaction can easily drive someone to release information. You'll see this a lot with employees who recently got fired, so they unethically give out the company's information. There's also malicious intent that happens by foreign governments and military. This type of hacking takes place more secretive since it's on a larger scale. So who exactly are the people who fight against these threats? Well, they're known as security analysts. These people are the ones that plan and carry out security measures to protect their companies or organizations' materials, networks, and systems on their computer. A security analyst monitors networks and systems to look out for security breaches and problems that may occur. They manage and download security applications, and to see vulnerability within their systems, they do a conduct penetration test. So pretty much in general, they prevent threats and deal with them once they occur. Because storing information on the computer is continuously expanding, so are the responsibilities of a security analyst, especially since people get creative when trying to gain access to other people's private information. Our population is getting larger, along with advancements on the internet, and more personal information keeps arising. Therefore, the career choice of a security analyst keeps growing. The medium wage alone makes me want to change my major. However, my computers are just not my passion. The medium wage is at $92,600 annually each year. The school level needed for this career is a bachelor's degree. However, many pursue a master's degree so they can advance in their own field. There is an expected 37% increase from 2012 to 2020 of security analysis jobs growing, compared to the average jobs, which only grow about 11% each year. For specialized skills, security analysts can get certifications such as Certified Ethical Hacker to prove they are fit for a harder job. So we talked a lot about threats and hackers, and I realize that some of you may be worried about your own personal information getting in the wrong person's hands. So I want to give you some tips of how you can protect yourself against threats. Electrical data is anything on your computer, basically. So tips that can help you avoid hackers and misinformation is avoid risky behavior online, update your devices, secure passwords, download some antiviruses on your software, lock your computer whenever it's unattended, and avoid emailing restricted information. Now, physical data is anything such as like papers or anything basically in your hand that is not on your computer. So just make sure you put it in a safe environment, such as a locked cabinet, and you limit access to people who view them or know where it is actually. So I wanted to bring everything together with a cartoon, because I know I just threw a lot of information at you. So this cartoon is of a student talking with his teacher. The student says, "Yes, I copied off Norman's paper. Is it my fault if information security is lax around here?" In this case, the information that was needed to be protected was Norman's paper. However, the student was the threat. And because information security wasn't strong enough, the threat, or the student, took the information or the papers. Even though this is just a cartoon, it holds truth. Such as, it is important to keep your information secured either by putting an antivirus on your computer or putting your physical information in a safe environment. Just know that you cannot always rely on a security analyst, mainly because they're super expensive, so I can doubt you have a personal one. Hackers and viruses are a main concern, especially to governments and corporations. Alright, thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned something about information security. Have a great one.